Here we are. What a day yesterday was. What a day. There were some seriously big moments yesterday, guys. My God. We became the Pumpkin Lord. Now we find ourselves in DLC. Who knows how this is going to go? I obviously don't want to spoil things for people that don't want it to be spoiled, but I did yesterday. That was the big moment yesterday. We just kind of found ourselves going through the rest of the story, clearing up the rest of the map through the story, and then boom, we just found ourselves finding the final boss. We kicked his ass. Now we're in the DLC. Maybe it just had .com at the end by mistake in some sort of typo. No idea. Still can't believe how epic yesterday was. Adrenaline rush, took me ages to get to sleep, so that's why I watched the Frenzied Flame ending of the YouTube channel, which was really good. I also watched I was going to post it in the Discord. I might still post it in the Discord later. But I watched the link with all the highlights of the new Eldenring game that's coming out soon. And it looks really interesting. I don't know how much you guys have looked into the new game. But the PvE, 3-man team, choosing classes, it has like it's a roguelike style genre game, so there's like a 3-day window where you go into an area and you have to try and get to the final boss, but each day and night the map gets smaller and smaller and you have to avoid it, almost like the Fortnite blue ring that encloses on the map. You need to keep staying inside the map each day. Then at the end of the 3rd day you fight a randomly generated boss. There's going to be like different graded armors and weapons and stuff. Yeah, the new game looks really interesting. Very, yeah, I don't know how to explain it really, but very, very interesting. There's a few like genres mixed into one. It looks really good as long as they stick to what they do best. Like apparently each character class has an ultimate, so we've kind of got that like, you know, skill-based PvP, PvP, RPG type thing. So yeah, no date on when the new game's coming out, but I'm excited. I'm very excited to play it. I naturally already know what class I will be. I think there's like 5 or 6 character classes, and one of them is definitely a tank. So I will definitely be a tank, that's for sure. I kind of did 2 minutes ago. Something literally just burst out of the grass and attacked me, but we killed it. I mean, all these graves are really cool. I'm guessing this is 1 tombstone for every death of my base game run. Yeah, well, I mean, if I can be a tank and I can wear the pumpkin helmet, we are living the dream. Oh. What does this? Does anyone know what this does? Well, we're gonna learn. We're gonna learn together then. Ah, we can upgrade torrent. That makes a nice change. Bless it. Only in the DLC. Let's see. Only in the DLC, I see. Here we go, new map. There we go. Let's go back to the grave site and have a look at this item then and see what we can do. Scooter tree fragments to upgrade your power. Yeah, a couple of you guys mentioned yesterday about a new leveling system, right? So that's something we need to learn about. Consume revered spirit ash to bolster. Okay, so spirit ash, revered spirit ash blessing 1. Okay. So we've done it. Is that it? Just as simple as that? Oh, great. I don't know if any of you guys have noticed the logo in the top right of the screen. Just saying. It's a pretty cool logo. I mean, I didn't put too much effort into it, but like I said yesterday, you can thank ChatGPT for that. Yeah. Also, like this bit, and then our end chat thing as well. I didn't do the be right back one yet. I think you can see the theme. But yes. And I also found that, so thank you for pointing that out. I didn't realise you could just literally go on an emoji copy and paste website and get it. And then put it into the game, so. Oh, does Torrent like look cool now? Does he have like new armor and stuff? Not quite. Torrent, the kind of half horse, half donkey, half buffalo steed. It's interesting. Yep, it's still a good move for the world map. This might not be the way forward for bosses, just the rivers of blood for bosses, but that waterfall dance in the open world is good. Hey man, I used to work with lions and tigers, but I would be way more scared of meeting a buffalo than a lion or tiger. I've known buffalo to kill way more people than lions and tigers. And I mean literally horn through the chest, pierced all the way through situation. So yeah, buffalo are no joke. Colton! Ashley Colton, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Eldenring DLC. We are in the DLC, so I will say in advance, you know, if you don't want spoilers and stuff, it might not be the right thing for you, of course. But we've only just started the DLC as of today, so. I don't know which guy you're talking about yet. Yeah, it's the same thing. Like I've tried to tell so many people before. People just, due to bad propaganda, people have labelled lions and tigers as like man-eating deadly animals, whereas statistically they are very, very low in terms of, you know, human interaction. But large mammals, I've got plenty of former colleagues that worked with elephants and giraffes and stuff. Giraffes and elephants kill way more people per year than big cats do. So yeah. Look at that, we're Elden ringing the DLC, and we're also talking a bit National Geographic. Interesting. But I know which one's more fun, so maybe we'll just I'm okay at the moment, Ashley Colton. I've only just started streaming. I don't have a massive budget. There's no point me saying, yeah, I would like to. I literally don't have the money to look into that kind of stuff yet. But maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. Never say never. Elephants are nice. It's just a case of size and power and intelligence. So the problem is their size and power, their trunk as an extra weapon. Sadly, a lot of the research work I did in Africa, you know, with communities in like tribal areas, they had so many more issues with elephants than they did big cats. Elephants roam during the day, which obviously people roam during the day. Big cats are nocturnal, people are asleep. So there's the basic myth busted already. But yeah, elephants that trample through people's villages, they can grab kids, they can grab adults with their trunks and fling them when you catch them on a rampage. Yeah, it's yeah, too strong for their own good, bar the intelligence as well. Like, I've known some former colleagues that have told me stories of when elephants have, You know, they kind of lure you in with their amazing beauty, and then all of a sudden you get too close, and then the trunk comes and just wraps around someone's neck, and they don't realize how tight they're squeezing. You could probably put African mammals in this game as bosses, and they'd be harder than Melania. It's okay. I was just seeing where the door was. Yeah, don't worry. I want to protect those ruins now. It's been you've been there. It's been a rough few streams where I probably leveled up, what, 4 times in the last 3 streams. Obviously now we've done Melania, Malekith, and Radahn. No, not Radahn. Not Radahn. Who's the other one that we beat just before the Elden Beast? Ragadu? What was his name? Him and the Elden Beast. We did finally actually collect enough ruins to level up a bit more, but I forgot his name. What was that guy's name again? He had the best boss music, in my opinion. Rag something. Radagon. Right. Yes. Radagon. That's it. I don't know who's America. Is America like the mum or the dad to like a whole bunch of the our children? Literally having kids with herself. To be fair, that is something that a god would do. Okay. Renala. What's Renala again? Is Renala one of the parents of all the R children? Oh yes, the one who gives you the respec. Yeah. The respec lady. Oh, ghost. Still really like her boss fight. The Renala boss fight is probably in my top 3. I enjoyed the unique puzzle of the first phase. There's not really any other boss fights where in the first phase there's a puzzle. There's not many boss fights that have a puzzle, and if they do, they're not as interesting as the one for Renala. To be fair, her boss fight in that arena with like the moon as well that like she would summon and stuff, visually it was, yeah, I thought that was unreal. Quite a good experience to go through. naturally assuming that we need to come... This is the first building. This is obviously our first building. Main building, I mean. Oh, whoops. Find our way up there. Yeah, which one's your favourite again, Respect? Are you saying it's the pulsing sax dragon? Ah, interesting. I mean, I look forward to playing the game again and actually understanding more as we go. For once, obviously, so much to take in. Obviously, doing this on stream as well. My mind is obviously in like 5 different places at once while streaming and talking and everything. There's a grace, so I'll take that. No favourites. Okay, favourite's a strong word. Any standouts for X reason? So you could say like looks, puzzle, difficulty, general feeling after beating the boss or something. Like even the Moog fight for me in the sewers. That fight still sticks out quite a lot. Killing our first ever dragon, Moog in the sewers. I forgot I could use the boss. Yeah, I admit his cutscenes and voice acting was pretty cool for that. And I did enjoy his. He turned into a wrestler in the second phase. Shadow Realm Ruin. Why are they labelled Shadow Realm Ruin? Be used here. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm not exactly looking forward to that fight. Funny that we can just torrent this. Oh, new DLC talismans. Interesting. I completely forgot about stuff like that. So maybe there's some talismans in the DLC that are going to really benefit us. What do you reckon, Respect? Obviously we're glass cannon, right? So raises attack power for after each critical hit. Oh, that's a tough one. Oh, good, because we need a better stamina one. Actually, saying that, I'm not even using the turtle head anymore. Oh yeah, I am. Thought I wasn't. Oh, we don't need that anymore, actually. Can you remember what we had before? Lowers FP consumed by skills. Maybe it was that. Oh no, it was this. Obviously. There we go. Oh, no, 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 no. I've, come on, man. I've used way too much time and effort to make all this pumpkin stuff. I mean, if that's how I'm going to be known, imagine years down the line I'm still streaming and people just literally call me Pumpkin Lord. Imagine the scenes in the streets of India when they see me and they're like, oh my god, it's the Pumpkin Lord. I can picture it now. Yeah, it's quite holy. Infamous? Oh, that's bad. Okay, I think that's it for this building. Oh, except that item that we missed. I'm sure it's nothing, but you know, if you see an item, you kind of want to go get it. Oh, an item. What is going on with the colour scheme? I'm sorry, but the filters and what is happening? Is this because it's nighttime? Nighttime is now officially really scary. How do you get... Aha. Black firefly. Yeah, kind of creepy. So, point of interest, one there. Boss there. Somehow got to get over here to check out this. I assume maybe it's like up there. Down there, like that. Well, let's backtrack and go check out that thing first. Fight the fire dude. I don't know, man. I don't know. He looks kind of scary. You told me not to take on that other boss in there, so... I don't know. I'm a little bit scared of everything big in this DLC. You don't have to give me the correct answer. But if I was to say, is the massive fire bowlhead guy weak to frost? Is that a yes or a no? Weak to frost. Ooh, lava tier. We can respec. Yay! Oh. Oh, come on. Even I'm not silly enough to believe that. We have now put 100 hours into this game. You think I can one-shot the fire bottlehead? Don't worry, we'll check this thing out down here, and then I promise I'll have a go at it. You know, it seems like a lot of enemies in this game don't have weaknesses. Not obvious ones anyway, not like the classic Pokemon. Fire is weak to water, water is weak to grass. Dragon is weak to dragon. Yeah, I was figuring maybe it was the same. Was it like the same combat pattern as trolls, right? Attack the ankles, it drops. boom to the chest. Boom city. Boom boom town. Stop saying boom. How's things going your end, Respect? Anyway, what's happening? What's new? It's not all about me. What game situation are we talking? Are you actually playing Eldenring at the moment, or are you playing anything else? Or obviously getting prepared and excited for the Eldenring sequel game and stuff. But I thought you and Chumby, or you and maybe Jackson were doing a the co-op, the modded co-op Eldenring playthrough. I reckon you're just studying to become an Eldenring lore master. Nice. Yeah, let's talk about that. Power World has been on my wish list since it came out. I've still somehow not got round to giving it a go. Maybe I was waiting for their lawsuit with Nintendo to finalise to see if it was actually worth spending the money on a game before they get shut down. That's an over-exaggeration. They're going to get shut down. Nintendo are suing them for their pattern of using sphere-shaped objects to capture other objects, which they patented just before the lawsuit, which is typical. Interesting. That's a cool consumer. But yeah, how is Power World anyway? Are you playing it on PC? I would assume so. No, it's only just come out on PS5. I've got it on Steam, which is on my Steam and on PS5. But it looks awesome. I mean, I'm a massive Pokemon fan. You know, grew up on the franchise. There is a Charmander poster on the wall behind me, as well as my Charizard controller holder there. And obviously, when I saw the trailers for Power World like a year and a half ago, or whatever it was, I was like, "Oh my god, how cool is this?" It's a game where you get to shoot stuff and use Pokemon as slaves, and use them to also kill things, not make them faint, kill things. Pokemon. Yeah, I played it for a bit. Yeah, I tried to play as many and all Pokemon games as possible. Lots of ROM hack games. I played PokeMMO for a while, but because it was so centered around breeding, like the whole kind of economy and marketplace was based around breeding, obviously breeding for good IVs and stuff. I wasn't into that. But the whole function of PokeMMO, of like being able to go to all those regions and doing all the stories, and obviously having everyone piled up in the game, Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I don't know why Pokemon have never officially made an MMO. It would literally break the internet if they did. But they can't even make a game at 30 FPS, so... If they can't make a game at 30 FPS, they're not going to be able to make a good MMO. That was just my long-winded opinion on Pokemon. Great game, just didn't have the time to keep up with the breeding market, basically. I played some of the other ROM hacks as well, like the roguelike one. I can't remember what that was called, Emerald something. There's a guy made a really cool ROM hack called Pokemon. That gym of mine, where you play as a gym leader. You get to pick your type, gym leader type, and Pokemon, and then you play a storyline, and also defend the gym from opponents. Yeah, I mean, again, Palworld's the only game in recent history that's attempted it. Obviously, all the ones at the very beginning when Pokemon first come out were squashed. But again, Pokemon is the highest grossing media franchise of all time, and it's not even close. It's like Pokemon at number 1, and then strangely Hello Kitty is number 2. But there is a huge gap between Pokemon and Hello Kitty, and then you've got like Star Wars and stuff like that. I mean, Game Freak will just believe that they're not doing anything wrong. If they're the highest grossing media franchise. If we're not doing anything wrong, why change? But it's sad that they have all that money and the market for people, and they just make Scarlet and Violet. Which is okay. Again, I put 100 hours into Scarlet and Violet when it first came out on my Nintendo Switch. That's because I was in Kenya. It was easy to take a Nintendo Switch than it was a PS5 or a laptop. Yeah, exactly. Which is sad because obviously we know that you can always improve on things that are good, but not Game Freak. You see that by the ROM hacks. Even I never got round to it. I really wanted to play. There was a ROM hack where someone made you start off as a Team Rocket cadet, and then you basically battle people and steal their Pokemon and stuff like that. It's really cool. I never got around to playing that one, but it looked good. I think the next mainline Pokemon game that's coming out this year might be the release for the Switch 2. It's going to be another Legends game, like Legends Arceus. It's probably going to be like Legends... Who knows, it could be like Legends Johto or Legends... don't know, any region. Right, let's go take on the Fire Guy. Yeah, exactly. No, I've only just been recently introduced to Arc verbally through Trace. Trace has obviously joined us in the Discord, and on some of the streams he was telling me about Arc, and it's on PS5 as well as obviously Steam. And something I would easily consider playing one day. We are obviously going to get to that awkward phase where what do we play after Elden Ring and its DLC, but I'm obviously going to get all of you guys to kind of vote on what, because I would hate to just pick something selfishly and then obviously you guys be less interested in it. Only up until the new Elden Ring game comes out, and then I'm going to be literally fully invested in the new Elden Ring game, because if I get to play a tank as a party of 3 leading the way, yeah, that's me. I'm down for that. I segued a little bit, but yeah, I do want to play Palworld soon. Has the potential to go far if Palworld keep updating and bringing new ideas to the game. It would be really good. Is there a fire dude in here? It's the same one I said. Do you mean... Oh, what, you mean me dueling on Elden Ring now? Or do you mean one of the other games? Can't see why I would have brought the Mimic. Why not? Let's just get involved. Well, I was wondering how far that was going to be, and it was far. Oh my god, look at how much we're taking. Oh, okay. Oh dear. Is that falling down? Oh, I thought he was about to fall down so we could crit. I guess not. Wow. Oh, probably should heal. Should heal. Yep. Well, there goes those ruins. Oopsie. Yeah, couldn't have been further from Hadim, but thank you. I appreciate it. We should probably get those ruins. Yeah, he's a tough cookie. He just absorbed everything. What other game was we talking about? You said Power Word, but you also said another game. Another game that interested me. I've quickly forgotten what it was, and I don't want to scroll up on the chat because I'm about to get distracted by trying to find it. Okay, he just kicked fire stones at me. Oh, apparently I can't summon. I could summon before, we can't summon now. So we're not allowed to summon now? Is that because he was closer to here? We need to get involved because otherwise you're just going to keep kicking that shit at me all the time. We jumped. Ah! Sorry, Tori. Oh, it's just going to keep doing this. Doing these kind of fights that I really dislike, by the way. Oh wow, literally 2 hits and dead. God of War, yes, that's it. I finally played God of War a couple of years ago because obviously it finally ported over to Steam. What, 2 or 3 years ago? So I was finally able to play it. God, what a game! That kind of seamless one camera, no loading screen style game. Great looking combat. Can be difficult. It wasn't exactly. I can't remember what difficulty I played it on. Maybe the second hardest difficult. Second hardest. Was it buggy? Yeah, obviously, yeah. It takes like what 2 years after a PlayStation exclusive to come over to PC, or at least it takes at least a year, which is just sad. But I like the twist at the end of the first God of War game that obviously like his kid, you know, had the nickname, or his real name was Loki. That's pretty cool. I haven't. Obviously, Ragnarok's now on Steam, right? Oh yeah, sorry, that sucks. Is it the first one? The first Ghost of Tsushima is coming to Steam soon, or is it already come to Steam now? The sequel, Ghost of Hittite or something? I can't remember what the sequel was called. Ghost of something. It was set 200 years in the past, I think. That comes out this year. Oh yeah. Yeah, something like that. It's definitely something AI at the end. I can't remember. But yeah, I'm gonna be. I'll be definitely playing that, potentially streaming it. So I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna lose it. Maybe I'm gonna lose you if I start playing it and streaming it. But again, there'll be a lot of games to choose what to stream anyway. Definitely got to have like a primary game, and then just kind of the casual ones during the day if I ever have time, something like Helldivers. But yeah, I love the first one. To be honest, I'm only like 3/4 through the first one. I stopped playing it to stream this, to be fair. I was playing a lot of the multiplayer, and the multiplayer mode on Ghost of Tsushima is really, really cool. The Legends mode, I pretty much got my maxed out samurai with all the best gear to the point of pure perfection. He was like an ultimate generating machine. I would basically just do my ultimate over and over and over again. Yeah, it's one of those awkward things. I think I would just wait for the sequel to do it, because I think, I'll admit, like the viewership numbers for the original Ghost of Tsushima isn't that great. It's been out for quite a while, so I think I would be one of those kind of classic dudes that when the sequel releases, I would just jump straight on that and then see if that obviously helps generate our community and stuff like that. But I don't want to stray too far away from.
Won't we all? I am Freya. I once fought alongside General.
I don't want to stray too far away from the genres of games that we stream, because I would like our community to stay together based on the same, like similar games. So, like let's say like From Software games, for example, Souls-like games in general. So Black Myth Wukong. What's another one? There was another one similar to that, which had the characters of Dynasty Warriors.
Oh, another thing. Did you speak to our dour little friend? If you've yet to do so, have him give you a map of the cross's whereabouts. You'll find there are Mikola the Kind's footprints.
So yeah, like I've got Sekiro downloaded, ready. So Sekiro dies twice because it's basically samurai version of Eldenring, or From Software's version of Ghost of Tsushima. So Sekiro's dies twice is ready to play after the DLC, and then that's still a From Software game. And again, Black Myth Wukong isn't From Software, but it's a Souls-like game, so if we get round to playing that as well, maybe that still keeps our community together with the same style of game. Wulong Fallen Dynasty is a Souls-like game, but it's got all the Dynasty Warrior characters in, which is really cool.
If you've yet to do so, be sure to have our dour little friend share his map of Crossit, assuming you intend to trace Kind Mickler's path.
I guess we are, yeah.
If you've yet to do so, assuming you intend...
But yeah, it's like playing a lot of the From Software games is always going to be key for consistency as well when we kind of like finish up with Eldenring. But again, I'm kind of repeating myself. But basically, when the Eldenring sequel comes out, we are going to be diving head first into that, like head first. And then even when the Ghost of Tsushima sequel comes out, I'll probably just stream that as then like the side stream. Okay, so now we're more powerful. 176. Have you played some of the others From Software games? Have you played Sekiro as well, which is another question, but I don't think we're gonna get to 176. No. That's annoying. Yeah, I think again it's fair enough. I know some of those games visually they're not for everyone, because I know a lot of it's kind of like very gothic style games, so also if you're not aesthetically into that stuff, that can be you know, a reason not to play it. It's not. Then I think their original games aren't really open world, are they? They're like very kind of linear. What are all these gravestones? Aside from the joke that it is every time I've died in the game. Do you perhaps know a little bit of the lore? No, fair enough. So, kind of like Graces, are we going to be following... We're going to be following these moon stick things. Yeah, I'd probably say a giant wall. We never really, whatever happened with, you know, the guy in the round table that was red? was Mr. Smelly Dung guy, poo eating guy. We never really got any further with whatever he was there for. Oh, what's all the gold numbers now? Interesting. Yeah, we never really found out a lot about what he was up to.
We work together for Mikola the Kind. Many things we have found.
Ah, man's got runogs.
I like finding things for you, Lady Leda,
Lady
our
Leda.
allies,
Is that the chick we
and
met
the
before we
forager
went into the
brute.
DLC?
Things bring joy to all.
We know we can get. We know we can get
Many
runogs
things.
on this guy.
I, for you, things.
Yes, we like finding things. Great.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You must be the Tarnished. I am Ansbach, formerly in service to Lord Moog, but now, like you, another soul guided by kindly Mikola. I'm hardly the steady hand I once was.
Who's Igor?
My fighting days are far behind me, which is why I have chosen to dedicate myself to investigation, to discern tender Mikola's ultimate purpose. I'd rather not volunteer service to a new master unless I know that I can be of use.
Okay. I look forward to meeting him. Like, we can still go to the round table, and there's some of the NPCs still there, I assume. I don't think I actually fully looked at the round table after we completed the game yesterday.
May 6 crosses identical to this one have been discovered in these lands. They are akin to tender Mikola's footprints, or gravestones, which mark what he's left behind. If you discover any more crosses, be certain to tell me. I presume you, too, are keen to know just what kind Mikola is doing here. If you discover it, be certain to tell me. I presume just what kind...
Ooh. Yeah, we'll want to do that. Yeah, this dung-eater guy, he's still here.
I asked you, be thankful of the hearts, it is all that keeps your...
And are they still here? Oh, wait. How do you access the DLC from the map? I never really thought of that. Aha! Awesome, thank you. Oh. I didn't realise he had like quite a big quest line. That's a shame. I didn't realise we had some stuff to do for it. So oh, is that what who was saying that yesterday about the dung? Is that the dung eater ending then? I want to go up and around there. Check this out like that. So let's go right there.
Fie, another. Treading the heels of Nicola. Then, as that woman would surely say, we are in our purposes well aligned. But understand, your kind are not forgive the Ep32 is my people's enemy. By Marika long betrayed, set aflame. I believe Nicola's apologies when he says our delivery will come, but never will I see your kind as worthy. And yet, my oath, if Nicola it is whom you would seek, then, comrade, allow me to give you this. These are the sights of I urge you. As long as you abide by his footfalls, you will be no enemy to me.
Ah. Cross map. Okay, I don't see anything interesting on the map. Oh, okay, there we go. I see. I literally have to look really close at my screen to see what that is. So it's somewhere there's like a diagonal bridge. Oh, it's this one. So then the picture is that bridge. So basically it's saying go to there. Well, let's explore like you said. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I thought the ending was going to be a little bit longer than what it was. It was just kind of a quick cutscene of us with a radiating fire head that then burns the tree and burns the land. Done. Then we're back here. I thought maybe there was maybe a bit more to it, but it is what it is. I thought maybe you could stack endings as well, and maybe have like a couple of endings at the same time. So that doesn't bring us up here then. I don't know how to get on top of this cliff. Well, that's fine. Let's go across this bridge anyway. Let's just go across this. Oh, really? I could probably go on YouTube and watch like a 5-minute video of all the endings then, I would imagine. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's the good thing about if a DLC is done right, they've had probably a few years to just crunch a whole bunch of data on what the game was good at, what the game was bad at, what people wanted more of, and then how can they make it harder. So Oh dear. Yeah, I'll give him that. That was impressive. Not gonna get us now though. Leave my mimic to clear up the mess. And now he enters. Check out the front camp. See what's around. Yeah, don't get me wrong. It definitely is. I think still will say that I think the graphics could be better. If they just maybe push their budget and load out to really make the graphics like as peak as they could be. This game could be talked about graphically for literally 10 years. Like, oh god, what shield is that? Oh god, what the fuck just happened there? What the they were pretty strong. Yeah, what is the perfume bottles? It's some sort of mage shit, isn't it? But I just like never bothered looking at them. But if that's the power of the perfume bottles, then holy shit. Yeah, like Ghost of Tsushima, for example. That's an absolutely stunning game. Red Dead Redemption 2, still amazing and stunning. Could have been in that league. It is to a degree, but the graphics could get that a little bit better. Who knows? Hopefully the next ones. What is going on? Yeah. Well, at least you just got 2 hit again. Or just a soldier. Wow. Welcome to the DLC. First bunch of ruins lost already. Oh dear. some site. That's a pretty cool site, in my opinion. Okay, we certainly need to be careful then. I have an arrow in my shoulder. Succeeded. What did you think of God of War when you played it, the first one? Another kind of classic game that was like short and sweet. What was it like? Maybe not even 20 hours, that game? Yeah, there are some side quests. You got the Valkyrie fights as well. Actually, I don't think I did any of the Valkyrie fights. I fully admit, I think I was trying to get through God of War really quickly so I could play something else. So I don't think I did any of the Valkyrie fights. Yeah. I think it falls in the category of the cinematic, genre, like short but amazing. Like the Spider-Man games. Yeah, like I said, I didn't do them. I think I may have tried one, maybe one of the first ones that I unlocked or whatever. It was pretty tough. Didn't do it, and then I was just like, I've got to try and get rid of the game quite quickly. So you haven't started playing Ragnarok yet? Or like you are about to? Pick up. Let's just trash this camp. Where's this going? Yeah, fair enough. Power World and Eldenring. That's a pretty good combo. One's obviously, you know, amazing. It's a long game, stressful, visually good. That's Eldenring. And then you've got Power World, which I would imagine is just kind of chillaxing, right? You just run around with your Pokemon and shoot some people with guns. Does Power World have a lot of like replayability to it, would you say? Like Pokemon obviously is just, you've got your storyline, you've got Pokemon that you can get to max level, and then that's kind of it really. I mean, if you really are interested in being a shiny hunter or an EV breeder, maybe. Pokemon really doesn't have longevity to it, apart from online battling and shit. That's obviously why Pokemon was pretty good. Does Power World have kind of a look of longevity. That's the problem with, like, let's say Pokemon, animals that you can level up to a max level. Let's go upstairs. Yeah, I mean, it's still technically, what are they still technically calling it? Beta? Crawl is fine, it's no worries, man. We are having fun, it's incredibly difficult. So I'm already losing faith in the Pumpkin Lord because I'm getting my ass kicked by basic soldiers. But yeah, I'll try and catch you at some point as well when you do your Indiana Jones playthrough, because I want to have a look at that, as I've heard it's pretty good. So I will catch you at some point soon. A boss. Let's use the grace, I suppose. Don't get me wrong. I still have to go back into the. I still have to go back into the main game at some point, right? Because I didn't do. I still need to do the Frost Dragon. I don't know what else there really was to do in the main. There probably is a whole bunch of secret stuff I didn't do, maybe some dungeons, but I know we need to do the Frost Dragon. That's the main thing. He's not asleep. Mistake, but oh well, he's not that difficult. We'll get it on this try. For some reason I thought he was some kind of crazy boss, but he's just a troll giant dude. Very close. Oh, what's that button? Oh, what have I done here? What have I just done? Oh, right. Got to change weapon. I was used to clicking L1 and using the incantation. Stupid. Yeah, I find that now a lot of action games, the dodge button practically always the same button, and then you get one random game where the button's different, and you're like, oh, this sucks. So I always try it. I change my dodge button on any action game to circle in terms of the PlayStation controller, or B if it's the Xbox controller I use for Steam. I basically got to have all my buttons the exact same now, otherwise it just games they just don't work. Like even on Space Marines 2, when I started playing that, I think dodge roll was X, grenades was circle. Just constantly throwing grenades. So yeah, change that straight away. Surprise, motherfucker! I've not been able to do one of them before. Cool, is it? Oh, do you? Huh. I suppose it's just one of those things that we've never accidentally talked about. Oh, I have a purity seal on my wall now. So, like, over there, in the corner, which you can barely see, I have a purity seal. Yeah, so I mean, the Space Marines 2 game I've probably put about 100 plus hours into. I'm playing that from day one when it came out. And I did stream it a little bit. I think that was the first game I ever streamed. So a month and a half ago or whatever it was. I think you could probably still, the videos might even still be on there. I did maybe 2 or 3 streams of Space Marines 2 before my friend let me borrow Eldenring, and I moved on to that. The challenge that I was trying to do on Space Marines, the game was just not really making it viable. Have you played Space Marines 2? Just curious. Look at me, I'm so good at football. Yay. Bye. Ah, awesome. So you know, like the operation modes, now there's 8 of them. I think there was 7 when I started streaming it. The idea was to basically play all the operation mode in a row on lethal. Like the hardest difficulty. Play every single operation in a row on the hardest difficulty without dying. But the multiplayer, like, on that game is just not great. Like trying to match with people, trying to start a game at the beginning of an operation, it was really difficult to just like find people as well. It was a bit of a mess. Like I had crossplay on when I was trying to do some missions on lethal. Wow, look at me die now. So I abandoned that, unfortunately, because it just wasn't working. I would sometimes come into people's games and there was like 5 minutes into their operation, I was like, oh, this doesn't really count. It's me trying to do all of them without dying. Could never find people. It's just, yeah. Yeah, it has. I mean, I still play it. Like, I'll still play it with the guys when new stuff comes out, like when the new Volkite pistol came out, when the 8th operation came out. Oh, I should have said I did a little bit of the PvP when it first started, but I think this year, I think apparently towards the end of the first quarter, so maybe like April or March, they're bringing out the Horde mode. So the Horde mode is what everyone's waiting for, I think, to spice things up, because obviously everyone's kind of done the campaign now. Everyone's definitely played the operations now. Yes, you can play them on harder difficulties and try and tick that off. I think I've done like 4 of the 8 on lethal. There's not much to do on the game after that. But I would stream it. I do enjoy playing it. I think I'm quite good at it, to be honest. I play as bulwark normally, and I wouldn't set myself the challenge of trying to play all the operations without dying if I didn't think I was reasonably okay at the game. But yeah, I look forward to what they bring out. Their road map. Where's the dog then? Because we just... Oh wait, no, we're in a different spot. Yo, what's down there? Oh, you on about your... Yeah, the Horde mode would be good, I think. Are you on about your new playthrough? What kind of build are you running? Just be right back for 2 minutes. I've just got a phone call very quickly. Okay, I am back. So what new game plus level are you on? And are you doing a melee build or literally just bare hands? Something just died. Where the hell are we? What is happening? I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. Starlight Shores. Sorry, Eagle. We now find ourselves up on this massive roof. See, now I've beaten the main game, I would have fallen down that hole normally. See? That's the difference between Elden Lord, well, Pumpkin Lord, and first time player. He says as he's about to fall. Just fists. Nice. Excuse me. I have to jump up that? That looks a little bit difficult. Oh. Camera almost completely screwed. Oh, what's it doing that for? Tortoise. Hello. What's happening to your... So how is the fists only, hand only build going? Is it actually quite powerful, or is it more because it's a challenge? Like a challenge mode for yourself type thing? Nice. Don't know if I'd be brave enough. Stupid bell-bearing hunters. Or wait, how do you do against the? Well, don't get me wrong. I suppose you haven't got there yet. But how do you do against the? Like, you know, like the boss, the Astal something boss, which is like the, you know, the scorpion head floating demon thing that I absolutely despise because I couldn't reach it. How do you hit the bosses that you can't reach? Simple way to put it. Or haven't you found that out yet? Oh, he's easy. That's real. I struggle with him so bad. I hated that boss so much. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's the thing. I haven't really mastered that much. Is kind of like no lock hits. I had to do it on a couple of the dragons, the smaller dragons where you couldn't lock onto their feet. I had to do it. But yeah, the no locking on hits are quite hard, so that always screw me over with bosses like that. Shot through a blade. So you just you can still tell that I just like to brute force things instead of just like, could have just dodge rolled to the back of him and then hit him, but no. Just take the hit. Take the hit and hit back. That's my excuse when I call myself a glass cannon. It means I'm allowed to do that instead of playing smart and tactically. So you've just made it to the round table. Playing the fisting build. How do you think you're gonna do against some of like the big super tough bosses like Millennium and stuff like that? Do you have a plan? Oh mate, they're pissing me off. What's the point? I can't watch. Yeah, go on, just keep going in and out. Oh, hello, who's this? Fantastic. What sword is that? Oh my god. Oh, like basically speedrun. Yeah, he does something. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to change sword style for him, to be honest. He just hit through the waterfall like it was nothing. What a dick. Oh my god. Mate, how does he hit that hard? I know the answer is DLC, I get it, but... Literally looking for it. Oh yeah, speedrunning the game might kind of leave you a bit short without flasks. Conundrums. Okay, fine, yeah. Oh my fucking god. Are you fucking for real? Well, I mean that's good. At least you're gonna set yourself up for like having a better run with the fists, being better leveled and better prepared and stuff. What? I was in the air! Oh my god, why am I drinking potions slower than normal? Way. Oh, that's bullshit. Just because I ran out. Oh, God. Stamina. Oh, for fuck's sake. What the fucking twat at the back there shooting me with his magic. My god, there needs to be a grace, because I'm screwed. Is this like, are we kind of like propelling the story a little bit then? Lance's attack executed after maintaining the same stance for a while. My god, that's a ridiculous sword. I mean, yeah, I kind of should have realised that because it was. Well, we've killed him now. He's not going to come back, right? Oh my god, that guy's actually still trying to shoot me. It literally took me out of my map because he's still trying to shoot me. Mate, just grow up. Grow up. Grow up, you ball. I was just hoping to find a grace and then leave, but this kind of looks like a trap. Yeah, we've only ever found one trap chest in the entire game. I thought there was going to be loads. In the D&D world, those traps, that are chests, are called mimics, funnily enough. Where they have like teeth and shit and they come after you. I mean, it's fine. We've got a couple of increases. We've got the main one which opens that up. We can probably explore the castle a little bit more at another time, but I don't want to get ahead of myself too much. That's actually what I was going to ask you. Let's see if we can go to that. I was going to ask you if you're doing a no summon playthrough. Well, basically the big question is, how is that going? Because it sounds like the most terrifying thing. Maybe I could, but I don't think I could. No, can't get up there. There must be a secret way into getting up there. Feed the yak. Gaius. Gaius. Oh, Gaius. Gaius. I'm not trying to offend anyone. Just saying. Are you doing the no summon DLC stuff? So you're doing you're running with the fists. You are doing a no summon, no weapon run at the moment. That's insane. Why would you let me come into here if I can't do anything? Oh dear. Oh my god, that was close. So was that? Stupid when it comes to riding around. Yo, that area looks cool. That area looks really cool. Wonder how we get down there. What's that out there in the ocean as well? Oh, that's probably there. That looks cool. Right, we'll hug the edge. It will hug the edge and we'll have eagles? Much? like you said, we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. Rush through. I mean, I don't know how much the DLC roughly is in hours, approximately, but obviously we've done 100 hours in the base game, so maybe it's 50. If you just do basic halving it. I mean, that's a cool looking dead dragon over there. That looks absolutely gigantic. Maybe like that. Looks like a dungeon entrance. Yeah, that's what I've started to learn to like. Just ride around on my horse and hug the edges, and then just see if there's any like dungeon entrances or cliffs that you can like jump down to or something like that. At least then, if you've seen the edge, then you know you don't need to come back. Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, after watching that video yesterday on that guy's YouTube channel, can't remember how to pronounce his name, Yatten or something. I'm getting so excited for the new game. I love playing like RPG games as a team, and I love being a tank. Well, no, saying that, I don't love being a tank. I like doing all kinds of roles, but for a game like this, I would definitely love to be a tank. To be fair, in Market Rivals, I played DPS and healer. In Elder Scrolls Online, I played a tanky werewolf build. Space Marines, I play as a bulwark, so I'm playing the tank. So yeah, can't wait to play this Eldenring game where some of us will get to play it together, which will be fun. To stream us as a team playing the Eldenring game. Seeing how we do. This is kind of like a roguelike raid type battle royale system. Still led strongly into the PvE system, but I wonder how much kind of PvP there'll be, which would be interesting. 3v3 or something, be quite cool. But I probably will watch more of that guy's videos. Do you recommend any of his videos a bit more? Like any specific ones? Like for example, you gave me the link to the Blade video. I watched the Frenzied Fire one. But are there just any like really good videos? Yeah, that guy, Barty. Are there any that you would recommend, like that are just top tier, have to watch type thing? All the Prepared to Cry ones. Yeah, fair enough. But but in particular, what's your favourite? Or what's the best one? Like the Blade one was obviously Blard's Blade was really good. I'm guessing we're not gonna be able to get up here. I'm assuming this is for coming down, not for going up. But I mean we're here, so can we go any further? No, this must be for coming down. Oh cool. The rainy one. for sure. We know what to watch tonight then. Aha, this looks like a massive hole. With some paintings. It's been a while since we've seen a painting. That's a nice painting. Seems familiar indeed. Millicent. Oh, okay. She was an average NPC. She was okay. Obviously, Rainy's a big deal, so I'm looking forward to watching that. I think I may have missed the dungeon you were talking about. I don't know if... Have I missed the dungeon you were talking about, or is it just further up here, maybe? To the right of this first town. Kind of checked this entire wall and didn't find one. I may have missed it because I am blind and stupid, but... Oh, is that what they do? This whole time I've literally just been wondering what... How many paintings do we have? I have too many to probably do all of that, to be honest. Where are they? Yeah, I mean, I got a lot of paintings. If these are the paintings. These look like the training instructions, though, so I don't actually know. Oh no, these are the paintings. I think that's where you first meet Yuri. Well, we maybe used on about the hole in the wall for the painting. All of these little fire folks. Are they the fire folk people? That sounds cool. Backhand blade. This is going to be a thing, isn't it? Like, obviously, the Rivers of Blood and Melania's sword is our like pretty obvious go-to at the moment, but you don't have to tell me specifically which ones, but. Does the DLC? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Does the DLC have way more weapons that are gonna make the two that I'm using obsolete? I love when there's like a little war going on. For me, there might be like a cave down here. Cross the bridge, come down here and explore this way. Well, let's do that. Let's go here and then go down and explore there. Maybe. You are a man of mystery, sir. Again, with the fist pumping in the air like an idiot. Just get two ways to go, down there, that way, up here, that way. Start with down. What's a Mesmere? I feel like I've seen or heard about Mesmere before. Yeah, what are you using? Are you using like those like metal pots for hands? I feel like I've just completely mind blanked what Mesmere is and what he is. Oh, okay, yeah, right. Pro wrestling style, gotcha. I think I've skipped a big story of Mesmere. Brad Pitt's character in Snatch, Irish Gypsy Fighter, one punch knockout. So do we just admire these guys having a civil war? No, not civil war. They're fighting, all three of them are fighting the tiny soldier. Soldier dude is absolutely destroying them. Let's help him. We're gonna help him a little bit. Why are you coming after me, bro? I didn't even touch you. It just reminds me of like a 20 times better version of the spinning slash, which I do miss that. I missed that when we had the spinning slash Naga Keeper for a little while. They were good times. It was mind blowing how different my character was when we was equipped with all that stuff. I was so happy. Then we met Melania, and everything changed. Well, saying that, we got the Rivers of Blood first, then things changed, but... we knew we had to beef the fuck up Melania. Maybe he was... I mean, here's a dungeon. Maybe he was on about this place. Windforge. Yeah, of course. I sometimes have a habit of just like... No, stamina. Still gotta have better stamina, because it's just... So, by the way, am I supposed to like... Now I've got like vigor and dexterity to 50. Someone said something before about it starts to kind of get capped off, and it doesn't increase that much anymore. Should I still increase vigor and dexterity, or kind of just level up arcane and endurance a little bit? Like, am I... Oh, 60, okay. I'm just wondering if, like, am I getting the value out of the level up after this, like, level cap thing that you guys were talking about? I definitely don't like how much I got hit by that guy with that mithril sword. With his giant rune escape sword. Did he say cock or cook? Oh, rock. Oh dear. If you're not laughing, you're losing. Well, this is a nice place. Wait, what? I literally turned that off earlier. I don't understand these settings sometimes. I literally was on Streamlabs today and I turned off the foul language stuff for regulars or followers or whatever it's called. Oh, I wanted to read it, and then now I lost all your previous messages because this stupid system's weird. Okay, what's this? Probably should have said that one because it's made of stone. I used to. pointless anyway. I might as well just die because I've got no resources to carry out the dungeon anyway. Falling slam got me. Crystal darts, they'll turn on each other. Interesting. Is this place full of them? Because if it is, then nah, there's just no point. Use FP to conjure tiny fire snakes. That's cool. Gotta see that in action. Margit. Margit is the boss at Stormvale. Or is Margit the boss at the beginning of the game that's supposed to kill you and then you come back to kill it later? I forget which one Margit is. Oh no, now this is where you're going to get more confusing. Margit and Margot. Right, so Margit is Morgott in disguise at the beginning. So Morgott is the boss at Stormvale, and then Margit is the boss at the capital. Gotcha. But is that right? So Margit, like you said, Margit is the one at Stormvale, and then Margit is the one in the capital, which you fight just before the tree. Right? Son of Godfrey, and Godfrey is the guy who we killed like third from last boss, the guy with the lion, which he killed, which pissed me off. Well, people die all the time. In fantasy arcade god games. I'm not fighting these golems because literally there's no fires now. It's funny, obviously I've just played the game and completed the base game, yet I still seem to not remember who the name, like who the characters are. especially the bosses and stuff. I think because they all again sound quite similar. Oh, I know what I completely forgot to do. Barely. I would say barely. I'm just trying to remember like the order of how things went and the boss names and stuff. I know the big hitters, obviously, but some of them all sound very similar. We forgot to pick up our records. Yeah, I mean, obviously, Melania, daughter of Radagon of sorts, with her all the kids from those two begin with R, so it's Radahn, Rainy, Radagon, no, Radahn, Rainy, and someone else beginning with R. Radahn, Rainy, and the third one beginning with R. Rykard. It's Rykard. And then Melania and yeah, Radagon and Renala, yeah. And then Melania's story and situation is she is a demi-goddess that got scarlet rot. That's about as much as I can remember. Melina is obviously a maiden. She's our maiden. Melania, Makea, and Godwin. All kids with Radagon again. That guy's got some super sperm. Dude, we're not fighting you. Oh, we came this way. Oh shit, I ain't making that. What happened there? Oh, ladders. Just descend, you fool. Oh my god, okay. There's my answer. Oh. Jesus Christ, what a dick. Look at it taking 6 damage from pure lava. Oh. Wait, this is like the first dungeon which didn't have a boss. Is that true? Or did I miss it? that's the entrance. Someone literally walked all the way out there to do a message. Okay. I mean, if there is a boss, I don't know how to find it, because I think we've literally explored everything we can. I'm tempted to just... Let's just watch... Shall we just, for the rest of the stream, watch this golem slowly die? This makes for good entertainment, right? Yeah, I was wondering if it was that wall there. The wall behind the golem while standing in lava is going to hit me, and then I'm going to fall over into lava and then die. But I don't know. That wall kind of looks like fishy. Sure. I think we've been defeated about how to find that secret boss, but well, we can fast travel out technically. So does that mean if there was still a boss we couldn't fast travel out? But now we can fast travel out. That means it's like officially completed, maybe? They're back. Oh dear. Something down there just died. What's down there? A bird. Bats. Definitely going to explore the top area next time. There. We know we need to just carry on with that little castle. Yeah, sadly, Respect, I'm gonna probably have to call this one short today. Well, I'll say short, it's 2.5 hours. We normally go for 3.5 to 4. But I wouldn't say I'm lighting the world on fire at the moment. On this Wednesday, the hump day of the week, everyone's probably just busy doing their own things and tip. But again, I've got to be up at like 5:30. So could definitely do with some Z still. And yeah, 50-50 chance of me being on tomorrow because it's my nan's birthday meal. If I'm back from this job that I'm doing for a friend in time, I'll be going to that. If I'm not, then I'll be online streaming basically. I'm not doing anything Friday, so even after the meal I might come back and do a late night stream. Maybe like start at 9 o'clock. Yeah. Tomorrow. But yeah, maybe after the meal I'll just come back and then we'll do a late night stream and then go into some early-ish hours, as it's the weekend and I'm off Friday, so. But yes, once again, thanks bud, thanks man for joining in. Keep doing the hard fight with your run because, oh no, I need to change to this, there we go. Pumpkin Lord. Yeah, good luck with your fist fighting, no summoning Eldenring run, because that sounds absolutely devastating, so fair play. Absolutely fair play. Yeah, that's kind of it. Wow. Then we can just be side by side through the DLC then, unless you somehow speedrun the DLC and beat that for me. But yeah. Might need to figure out a new place to put the camera. Now I'm like really highly elevated. No. I mean, I'm still just an average dude. I may be the Pumpkin Lord at the moment, but I basically just got my first badge. You guys have all got like numerous badges, if that makes sense. So let me put it in Space Marine terms. I've got my first purity seal, which is on the wall. But you guys all have purity seals coming out of every hole in your body. That's how much you guys are the pros. The council. But we'll get there. Once we do the DLC, and then once we start the sequel, once I play Sekiro and hopefully beat Sekiro, I'll make a name for myself on the council with you guys, I think. But yeah, all right, man. Have a good evening and night, and I will try and catch you tomorrow evening. So yeah, peace out. GG's.